to the skies as Chuck Lischer is about to come diving in from the left. Here he is in the Warrior Escape. Vertical rolls as he dives in from the left in the F-260 Warrior. Back on the stick, and up comes the nose, through the horizon and through the vertical. Full 260 horsepower on as he tumbles the aircraft off the top. Now rolling to re-establish the show center line, multiple turns as he comes back to the demonstration area. Performing the F-260 lock-on, a steep turn, power over the top and coming back from the right. He'll pull the nose on up as he re-enters from the right with a big barrel roll. Chuck has owned this F-260 since 1984. This aircraft was originally purchased by a civilian arms dealer for the country of Rhodesia, but before it left the plant, the arms deal was declared illegal. It's still owned by the manufacturer. This very airplane appeared in the 1981 Paris Airshow with the armament still installed. Chuck is the original owner of this plane. The F-260, most historical and famous F-260 in the world today. And now Chuck is performing a great big Navy-style barrel roll, changing direction some 90 degrees throughout the barrel roll. Rolling at 360 degrees, just like flying right around the inside of a barrel. Now watch as he uses the hammerhead turn to turn the aircraft around. He's going to be climbing up and rolling the aircraft around into the vertical. Here he goes. We're looking at the top of the airplane. As the airspeed drops to zero, he'll kick in that left rudder and pivot the aircraft around itself and head straight back down toward the ground in the hammerhead turn. Okay, as he establishes the show center line, he'll pull the nose up above the horizon and start the 4-point hesitation roll. That's point number 2. Point number 3 to knife edge. And back to upright at point number 4 in the 4-point. One half of that figure 8 lying on its side is the maneuver Chuck's going to use to turn the aircraft around and take it back from the right. On up over the top he goes in a beautiful big inside 5/8 of a loop because he's going to depart on a 45-degree line. Lots of energy building up right now as his speed is over 300 miles an hour. Up comes the nose as he goes up over the top. Now watch what happens at the top of this inside Barnstormer loop.
All right. Where does it start? We only have one person.
Nice little roll on top as he comes back down the backside of a maneuver that our British friends would call the avalanche. Chuck currently has over 9,000 hours logged in over 70 different types of aircraft. He's flown more than 1,000 aerobatic performances at more than 100 different show sites across the U.S., Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. Now coming by in the upside down or inverted position, performing 2 points of a 4-point roll. Roll the aircraft back to upright flight and diving way down, being low, very low and very fast for the hard way turn. That's a very tight high G turn as he pulls into the vertical now. Quarter roll on the way up as he continues on over the top. As he completes the double reverse on the same way that he entered. His sponsor is Newgold Incorporated, a natural resource company specializing in precious metals and petroleum. It's publicly traded under the ticker symbol NGLD. The company is aggressively building production and reserves through mergers, acquisitions, and exploration. Newgold, the proud sponsors of the Newgold F260 and Chuck Lischer. From very low and very fast, he now performs the very slow roll. Newgold's latest project is the Relief Canyon Gold and Silver Mine in Nevada. Newgold Incorporated, proud sponsors of Chuck Lischer and the Newgold F260. Chuck Lischer coming around in back 1/2 cubic again, and this time diving down back to upright in the 45-degree diving line. He's going to establish a closing show center, pull the nose and roll into the upside down position. Now holding it there as he rolls from inverted back to inverted. From that inverted position, he's going to get very uncomfortable right now as he pushes forward on the stick to push the nose on off into a 45. Continuing that roll, he'll turn the aircraft around in this vertical rolling turn and come back for a yawing knife edge pass. He'll hold the aircraft on its side. The wings will not be supporting the weight of the aircraft any longer, but he'll come by with enough energy to hold the aircraft on its side. And with that powerful rudder and the propeller, he'll be able to hold the aircraft in knife edge flight. Lots of energy. He's going to need it to get all the way down the flight line in knife edge flight. Up comes the nose. There's the roll onto the side. A knife edge pass, and he even has enough extra energy to wag his wings to you, or wag his tail to you is what he's doing. And right now he's going to pull off sharply to the right. Pull up and land from the left to the right. Chuck Lischer in the F260 Warrior. Cruises along quite slightly at about 200 miles an hour. And you pilots here in the crowd, he's able to lean that all the way back to just 12 to 13 gallons per hour and still maintain 200 miles per hour. It has a maximum dive speed of close to 300 miles an hour. And with fuel capacity of 64 gallons, it gives him a range of over 850 nautical miles, nearly 1,000 statute miles. Landing gear is out. Wing flaps are extended, and Chuck Lischer is going to be touching down momentarily. In the F260 Warrior, the Newgold F260. Lining up on final approach. He'll be touching down momentarily, and he'll be exiting down to the right. And although Chuck Lischer will not be able to hear your applause, his ground crew and supporting crew will. So let's hear a great round of applause for the Newgold F260 and Chuck Lischer. Thank you very much. A beautiful